Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back with another recording of Deponia. Last recording didn't go so great. Took a lot of time to wander around and try different things, but we finally started making some progress and now we can go into the mayor's office and talk to the mayor and try and convince him to let Goal live with me even though I don't even have a house. So we have waiting number 63 here. We had waiting number 66 before. And if we look at our goal, we've elbowed through the waiting line, we've talked to Wenzel, we've convinced him how to stop blocking the line. So now we just need to talk to the mayor. So let's try that. Looks like this is gonna be just a talking our way through this puzzle. Let's go.
Low-Tech, I have to talk to you. It's about...
Where is he?
Low-Tech?
What? Who's disturbing me?
Whoa. Are you really sleeping in your desk?
This is the mayor's traditional resting place. Before me, your father used to sleep in here. That was before he betrayed the community.
Huh. Well, I can totally understand that.
Well, he left you behind too.
Be that as it may, who sleeps in a desk anyway?
Admittedly, the desk isn't aligned correctly with the planet's magnetic field, but your father had a device installed to correct that.
What?
I came here for the Elysium girl?
I'm here for the Elysium girl.
They all are, but you're too late. The hearing is over.
Over?
Darn it. But I was the one that found
But
her.
it was me who found her.
As far as I know, it was Panic who found her.
Well, I found her first.
And you just left her lying there?
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But I saved her life.
But I saved her life.
I find that hard to believe, considering you're responsible for 90% of all injuries that happen in Kuvak.
Well, but 90% of those have been my own injuries.
Listen, Rufus, whenever chaos breaks out in Kuvak, you are responsible for it. As far as I know, you might even be responsible for that girl falling from the sky.
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
Okay. But I have to help her return to her
But I
world.
have to help her return to her world.
To Elysium? That's a good joke. You should know better than anyone else that there's no way to leave Deponia. Nothing that ends up on Deponia will ever leave again.
My dad made it.
That's neither probable nor verifiable. I know that's what you'd like to believe, but I believe it's more likely that your father ended up crashing into some trash heap. With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
Interesting. Well, bad luck.
That's too bad.
How exceptionally reasonable of you. I've made my decision, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm starting to run out of good arguments here.
I'm starting to run out of good arguments here.
Finally, there is a God. Are we done here? I really need to go to the assembly hall.
Let's see. You bet.
You bet.
Oh, now what?
Instead of moving this desk, you chose to manipulate the planet's magnetic field.
What? Instead of just moving the desk, my dad preferred messing with the planet's magnetic field?
Well, he was the most egocentric and stubborn person I've ever met.
Hey, that's a lie.
Oh yeah? Why do you think he left you here? Because he didn't care about anyone but himself. Not even his own son. Not even for his own son. Pretty ironic that you've become just as egotistic as he was back then.
Egotistic? Me? Ha! Just recently, I risked my own life to save a girl from the clutches of the Organon.
Completely without ulterior motives, I suppose.
You better believe it.
My ass.
You'll be surprised, Low-Tech. I will save the girl. And then everyone on this planet will realize how selfless I really am. But then it'll be too late, because then I'll already be sitting in some cocktail lounge in Elysium and laughing about you fools and how you still have to live in this junkyard. You'll see.
I want to officially deregister my residence. I think that would
I
work.
officially want to deregister my residence here on Deponia.
You don't even have your own residence, do you? You're mooching off your former girlfriend.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not sleeping in the drawer of my desk.
Watch your tongue, son. This is the mayor's traditional resting place. If only your father were here to put you in your place. You know darn well he worked here before me.
Oh yeah, you mean he slept here?
You don't even know what real work is. If you'd put in a little more effort, you could have followed in your father's footsteps.
My father's footsteps led away from this dump, and I'll get away from this rock too.
And you think you'll reach your goal without a serious effort? I'm beginning to understand why he didn't take you with him.
It's getting repetitive, and this music kind of is building up to like that was an actual argument that was going to go to some point, but now the music is just looped down to a quieter moment. Let's see. When does the post office open?
When does the post office open?
Whenever I feel like it. I am the mayor, you know.
Okay, so he has a clock.
That was your father's idea.
Stupid, but not bad. Not bad at all.
The girl belongs
The girl
to me.
belongs to me.
Wrong. I've already made the decision.
I'm starting to
good
run out of
arguments.
Good arguments here.
Finally, there is a God. Are we done here? I really need to go to the assembly hall.
That's all.
No, that's it.
Well, then just beat it. I need to get to the assembly hall.
Water emblem.
I kind of know this symbol.
Yeah, it was on the crate, so let's use the divining rod on the water emblem.
What's this? A hidden compartment? Well, looks like Dad's secret will see the light of day after all.
Let's take the key to the cupboard.
A key. My dad knew I'd be clever enough to find it. I wonder what I'd get for it if I melt it down.
Really?
One of the few long-distance radio devices in this backwater town. Why are we paying an operator if nobody's ever making a call? I know why I don't pay taxes.
We have a bell. We have a globe. Let's spin the globe. Ah, let's take that glass. And let's use this key to the booth cabinet in the
This isn't
keyhole.
unnecessarily complicated, but I'm certain Dad wanted to make sure that I'm the only one who could get this far, get to his big secret, his legacy. His liquor cabinet.
Grab the booze. Let's see. So we have a glass, we have booze. Do we funnel the booze
I'll have
out?
to stick the funnel into something else first.
The
The
glass.
glass is empty.
Let's see, booze with
I
glass.
must have found clear water, obviously.
Glass of clear water. Then we can mix that with that.
The water still needs that little extra boost of energy.
So I just need to go get some acid in it. Before we leave this area, let's see, there's some other things that we can interact with, I think. Teletypewriter, let's grab this.
SOLONG YOUS K E. Damn, where was I? There's a message from the mayor of Buzo Westfog. O-O-I-C-U-R-N-E-D-O-T. Huh? Either a cat was jumping up and down on the keyboard, or the operator must have gotten that all wrong.
Really?
There's a message from the mayor of Buzo Westfog. O-O-I-C-U-R-N-E-D-O-T. Huh? Either a cat was jumping up and down on the keyboard, or the operator must have gotten that all wrong.
Seems like some kind of code. I'd have to decode it. So we still need the clock. Let's hit the bell here. And that does nothing. Let's use the divining rod again on the water emblem.
He's gone. Well, never mind.
Let's grab the cushion and mess with the planet's magnetic field.
A gadget that manipulates the planet's magnetic field. Yeah, this could have been my idea.
We don't have a key, but we have the lockpick. What, the lockpick?
Yeah, that would be fun.
Nope. So the communicator is the last thing.
Next, please.
Guess I'm last in line. Whatever. Who could possibly succeed except for me? One of the few long-distance radio devices in this backwater town. Why are we paying an operator if nobody's ever making a call? I know why I don't pay.
So
Next, please.
that's just to send in the next person. So that communicator doesn't do anything right now. Is there anything else in this room to deal with? Nope. So we don't have... Let's see, let's look at this.
A gadget that manipulates the planet's magnetic field. Yeah, this could have been my idea.
We could try the waiting number on the opening hours.
This doesn't have to be waited on. Ba-da-boom!
Alright. So we need to go this way. And then go over here to the front gate. We take this glass and we put the acid in it.
Cool. I already have the special water at least.
So we've got now all the ingredients. We just need to go make the espresso. And then we can wake up Goal. Because there's nothing else we can do. The mayor didn't help us. We knew he wasn't going to, but there were elements in the mayor's office that we needed. So we give the energy water to him.
I already have the special water at least.
Good.
Alright, let's just talk to him, I guess.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
It's all written down on the recipe I gave you. Just bring me everything that's on the list. Till then, I'll do some fine-tuning on the espresso machine.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be off then, getting all the ingredients.
You do that.
So maybe I'm supposed to mix this with
I
this.
have the water, I have the powder, yeah. Let's visit Lonzo.
Do I put this in the espresso cup?
Into the tank you go.
And do I put this in the espresso cup?
Into the powder tray you go.
Now we talked to Alonzo.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
It's all written down on the recipe I gave you. Just bring me everything that's on the list. Till then, I'll do some fine-tuning on the espresso machine.
Okay.
About the powder.
About the powder.
Tell me.
I have some blackish.
I have some blackish powder.
Good. But this isn't black powder, right?
No.
I'm just saying because that would be extremely dangerous and...
No, I got it. Really. This is just powder which happens to be black in color, just like the recipe says.
Good.
I have some stimulants.
I have stimulants.
That's good. Did Dr. Gizmo give you some?
Well, not exactly. But he had some, standing around unprotected in a tightly locked medicine cabinet. Doesn't matter.
If you say so.
I found the hot bean.
I found a hot bean.
That's a chili pepper.
Yes, but it's almost bean-shaped. See, don't you see?
It's hot and the only fruit around. Close enough, I guess.
Alright.
Don't worry. I'll manage.
Hurry up. I can't wait to fire up this sweet machine for a test brew.
About the water.
Keep it flowing.
I have clean water.
I have clean water.
What? Really?
Yes. Here it is.
This can't be water. It's too clean.
What else could it be?
I don't know.
Look, let's just go ahead and try this.
The last time you said that, I lost my big toe.
Why are you always complaining? You still have one left, haven't you? I brought some energy-rich liquid.
Is that battery acid?
Maybe.
Who are we brewing this stimulant for again?
For the love of my life.
Well, for her sake, I hope that your life doesn't last too long.
So I think we'll once we go through all this, trigger the creation of the cappuccino.
I have some revitalizing liquid.
Really? What is it?
Well, this stuff made the mechanical bull outside the town gate come to life.
A red and invigorating liquid extracted from a bull. We should give it a name.
I have one. Red Rufus, the Wonder Juice.
You think that's a good idea? I thought...
Red Rufus, the Wonder Juice.
All right, whatever.
Don't worry, I'll manage.
Hurry up. I can't wait to fire up this sweet machine for a test brew.
I'll be off then, getting all the ingredients.
You do that. I'll be here if you need me.
So, close tray, open. And then put this in the tray, I guess?
So, I have the powder already.
And then coffee machine filler cap. There we go. And we'll put the liquid in this tank.
Into the tank you go. Well, that's it. I found all the ingredients.
Wonderful. I can't even tell you how excited I am to see what happens next.
But I thought we were making espresso.
Yes, you are right. This is an august moment, my friend. We shouldn't spoil it by worrying about the pressure within the nuclear core structure.
Pressure within the nuclear core structure?
Hear me, gods of our forefathers. Using just the most refined ingredients and the highest possible compression, we beseech thee, open the gates to the espresso-verse.
Holy smoke.
More pressure! More pressure!
Okay. Okay.
Are we dead?
No. Being dead feels completely different. Ugh. As you know, I have gazed deep into death's eyes more than once in my life.
Oh, now that you mention it, that reminds me. Is Tony still wearing those contact lenses?
Shh! Something's happening. Ouch! Whew! I think this brew is gonna do the job.
Yay! So that was silly. We've accomplished everything. Let's go wake up goal. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get into chapter 2. I think there's, well, actually, before I just leave this, let's see if there's a pipe here, because we're still looking for one item. We want a pole to use with this tranquilizer dart. So let's see if there's something that is interactable with now that this is all broken. This is air guitaring. No, doesn't look like there's anything here. So we're still short one item I think we're gonna need in this area, but maybe not. Maybe we won't need it at all. To the assembly hall we go.
I suggest not to move her in this condition.
What kind of condition is she in? I still don't understand. I mean, is she dead?
No, no. Her body is alive and well. It's her consciousness. It's inactive.
So, she's asleep.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. I think it's related to this implant. It's broken.
A consciousness implant? Isn't there a switch or something?
A fuse?
Maybe the contacts are corroded. That's what always happens with my intercom.
I already tried everything. This is Elysium technology. I have no idea how it's being used. I don't even have the appropriate screwdriver.
So, when can I finally take her home?
She needs to wake up first.
Okay, I see. This situation needs to be resolved through a government decision. Let's do it like this. If you manage to wake her up, you can have her.
And what happens if I wake her up?
Rufus!
You're not even supposed to be here.
But I have a plan.
Oh, I've heard about your plans. You never think things through. Everything you do ends in chaos, and most likely with an explosion.
We'll see about that.
I warn you, stay away from the girl.
Okay. So, let's give the espresso to goal.
What's that stinging smell?
That's medicine.
Says who?
Says I.
And who's the doctor here?
You tell me.
Let's say it together. Me.
It's a draw.
Best out of 3.
You.
Me.
You.
Ha! I win.
Oh, so I can't just give it to her?
What's that supposed to be?
That's medicine.
And who's the doctor here?
Alright.
You.
So, let's see, what can we do? Let's try this with Gizmo?
Gizmo never understood my philosophy regarding the redistribution of wealth, although it's fairly easy. From everyone else to me.
I guess I'm gonna have to talk my way through this.
Hey, gold! Gold! Wakey, wakey! Fast asleep.
Very good diagnosis, Doctor.
Oh, well, you know, it's just that I'm an expert in sleep.
Let's talk to
Dr.
Gizmo.
What now?
What can I do? Report an
I
emergency?
want to report an emergency.
An emergency? What is it?
Well, there was a fire, I believe.
Fire!
Impossible. My fire protection sensors would already have detected the emergency.
You have built-in fire protection sensors?
Yes, ever since you turned 8 years.
That was my last. I got a cake.
Let's
I
go
think
and
I even
skip
remember.
I
that.
remember. Incredible.
No emergency.
If you say.
Well,
Right,
thanks
so
for your time.
that's
You're
the same
welcome.
conversations we've already had. Let's talk to the mayor.
But Rufus!
You're not untouchable, low-tech. Don't you ever forget that.
Let's talk to
Look
Wenzel.
here, Wenzel too. Did somebody drop food? I mean, what's the deal with the crawling around on the floor?
I'm waiting for Gold to wake up so I can take her with me, of course.
Ha! Dream on. Although, it is true that ants can carry 10 times their own weight. But why would Gold, an Elysian orbit elf, want to have anything to do with somebody like you?
Duh, Rufus! You've always underestimated me. Rufus! Look at me. I'm a self-made man.
Yeah, whoever made you must have stopped right in the middle.
Oh, yeah? I am rich. I've got a water vein running through my basement. You, on the other hand, don't even have a basement. You ain't got nothing, Rufus.
Hey, that's how you pay people back when they give their best? And what would I want with a basement in Kuvak? I don't belong here, and neither does Gold. And as soon as I wake her up, I will accompany her to Elysium. You'll see.
Okay, so what am I doing here? Funnel, maybe? Goal?
What's that supposed to be?
Well, I just want to stick this funnel into her mouth.
Not as long as I am her acting physician.
And I, her acting mayor.
Okay, so tranquilizer dart? Gizmo?
But no, there are people who deserve that more than him.
But Rufus!
My bad.
Tranquilizer.
That would be like adding oil to the flames in boring.
Maybe I give the espresso to the mayor.
And I bet he's immune to it.
Maybe I give it to Gizmo.
The textbook has failed. Now, it's time for me to improvise.
Maybe I give it to Wenzel.
He wouldn't know what to do with it. He doesn't even know what to do with himself.
I don't get it. Let's see.
What's that supposed to be?
That's medicine.
And who's the doc?
You.
What's that supposed to be?
That's medicine.
And
Alright,
who's you?
so we've got more trouble here. To wake up Goal, we're gonna have to get rid of the mayor and Gizmo. How are we gonna do it? Let's see. Does the planet's magnetic field change to opening hours?
Yeah, the planet's magnetic field seems to be working all right here. No need to adjust.
Next,
Bell. And then we change the magnetic field on
Yeah,
the
the
drawer.
planet's magnetic field seems to be working all right here. No need to adjust.
Use it on the globe.
Oh, this thing is beyond repair. Yeah, the
Communicator.
planet's magnetic. No need to adjust.
What would I adjust?
What I'm planning with it really is worth a headline. But I don't want to let the cat out of the bag.
Let's see. Where could we change the planet's magnetic field? And in what way would that improve anything? It just doesn't feel like that would be something that we would do right now. Try it on the tree, I suppose.
Yeah, the planet's magnetic field seems to be working all right here. No need to adjust.
Is there a place anywhere in this game where it isn't working? Let's go back to Tony's house. Let's try it on the doorbell. Sure, why not? That doorbell hasn't interacted with anything.
Maybe with this. Yikes!
Maybe we could use the magnetic field to empty out this pot finally.
I can still recognize what it is, so I don't have to clean it.
Do I have anything else that I'd want to clean? Not really. Oh, you know what was too heavy was the fire extinguisher. So let's try it on the telescope, then go back and try it on the fire extinguisher.
That won't enhance the view one bit.
Alright. Did it again. Stupid custom cursor, always getting on the wrong place. Right. Come on. This way, then this way. Up here. And over here. Double click to get there faster. Magnetic field on the fire
how often did
extinguisher.
people around me carry that thing screaming like babies?
Pick it up.
It's too heavy to lug around. Doesn't matter though, because I'm always cautious.
So change the magnetic field.
Boy, how often did people around... Nope. Knowing Gizmo, I suppose he'll confiscate my stuff soon enough.
Maybe we could use the magnetic field on the bull and then ride it upward.
The bull is enraged enough. Time for a rodeo.
If we go down to the basement, maybe we can change the magnetic field on the well.
I don't want anything to do with Wenzel's stinking well.
Nope. Let's maybe go in the Tony shop. Plant its magnetic field on Tony.
What do you got there? Isn't it enough for you to scatter your crap all over my house? Do you really have to lug it into my store too?
Actually, I wanted to give you a little treat.
You could do that by dropping dead.
Now, the planet's magnetic field seems to be working all right here. No need to adjust.
On
That
stuff.
doesn't fit into Tony's collection. It's much too useful.
Is there something else I could use on stuff? Like the hand torch?
That doesn't fit into Tony's collection. It's much too useful.
Is there something heavy I could leave there?
Never! My inventory could burn, and Tony is not gonna...
Alright. This on
Not
espresso?
necessary. Goal has her coffee black.
Nope. Try it on the vouchers.
Hands off.
All right, all right.
So it doesn't look like there's anything in Tony's shop. Let's talk to Lottie. See if she says
Hello,
anything
Lottie.
new.
You again?
You again? Is it my turn already?
Yes, it is. I already called your number, didn't I?
I'll skedaddle.
Don't let the door hit you.
To the post office.
I said...
Get away from there. The post office will be closed until the clock on the sign
is back!
Let's try. We still have the divining rod, so let's try this. And then check the magnetic field on that drawer.
Yeah, the planet's magnetic field seems to be working all right here. No need to adjust.
Test it
Yeah,
on
the
the
planet's
bell.
magnetic field seems to be working all right here. No need to adjust.
Communicator?
Yeah, the planet's magnetic field. No need to adjust.
And this doesn't work with the teletypewriter.
What I'm planning with it really is worth a headline, but I don't want to let the cat out of the bag.
So it all feels like it's supposed to be here. Am I supposed to just give items? Maybe I have the scalpel. Let's just go stab the mayor. That can't possibly be what it is that we're supposed to do, but let's try it.
But Rufus!
My bad.
Stab goal.
Focus, Rufus. She can still help you with your experiments once she's awake. Gizmo never understood my philosophy regarding the redistribution of wealth, although it's fairly easy, from everyone else to me. Gizmo is a doctor, police officer, and firefighter. All on his best days, yes.
Talk
Dr.
to
Gizmo?
him.
What now?
So I can report an
I want to
emergency.
report an emergency.
An emergency? What is it?
Robbery?
Impossible. My theft protection sensors would already have detected the emergency.
You have built-in theft protection sensors?
All emergency prevention tasks are united in one person, and that's me, as you very well know. A small village like Kuvak is just not big enough to, or at least ever since you turned.
I have this unusual...
You should so get...
No emergency.
If you say...
So that's the
Well, thanks for
solution.
your
We
time.
just gotta
You're
figure
welcome.
out. Let's talk to the mayor.
But Rufus!
You're not untouchable, low-tech. Don't you ever forget that.
And then Wenzel.
I don't have anything else to tell him. You hear, Wenzel? I don't have anything else to tell you.
So I can touch the mayor, but I don't know what to touch him with.
I don't see what this will be good for. I mean, I already have enough holes in my teeth.
Oh, let's look at this.
A gadget that manipulates the planet's magnetic field. Yeah, this could have been my idea. Hey, that's my dad's divining rod.
We've used every single item.
Oh, I can't even look at it. It melts my eyes.
So we gotta get Gizmo first out of here.
I've waited long enough. Now it's time to go the whole hog. For which I have plenty of time.
Let's use the magnetic tool on the emergency
No reason
phone.
to be alarmed. I've got everything under control. Hello? I want to report a crime. Hello? Great. Inspector Gizmo seems to be out. But as soon as you accidentally drop the town elder's cane in the cesspool, he's right behind you. I'll give it another try later.
So, will that respond? Well, let's see what happens if we put the gravity upside down for the parrot.
Does Polly want a randomly chosen item from my inventory? Yeah, suit yourself.
I guess I could give Polly the espresso.
Too bad. He keeps his beak firmly shut. It's hard to believe he can breathe like that.
Let's give the espresso to Hannick.
Well, that's funny. I found such a thing in the junk just now.
Funny, right. It's not that I've been searching for that for ages or anything.
Why, that would be a real downer, wouldn't it? Those things are all over the place.
What are we trying to do here? What are we trying to do? Let's go back to behind Tony's house. Make sure there isn't anything to interact with there. Yeah, behind Tony's house, there's like nothing to click on whatsoever. So there's no reason to really go back there. But it only seems like it wants to use gravity to set it back the way it was. Which kind of means gravity has to be messed up to begin with. Which doesn't make a lot of sense. And I can see getting anchors from Tony's shop. I can see several things. Just for the need a hint. Anybody got a hint here? Let's continue. Sorry. This character doesn't talk. Where is the clock? It's on the mayor, I assume. Did we try the gravity device on the mayor? Let's just make sure we tried it on everybody. I think we're gonna have to probably try every single thing on.
You know, it must be abuse of office to mess with the planet's magnetic field. If I do it, that's okay, because I don't hold any office. He wouldn't know what to do with it. He doesn't even know what to do with himself. Gizmo never understood, although it's fairly...
Alright. Let's try the divining rod and magnetic field.
The divining rod doesn't register anything. It obviously only detects clear water.
Let's give it to Mayor Lotte.
I didn't vote for him to meddle in my affairs. Wait a second. Did I vote for him at all? Or did I vote for anyone else? Ow! Politics are wicked.
Waiting number, perhaps?
I didn't vote for him. Wait a second. Or did I vote for... Ow! He wouldn't know what to... He doesn't even know...
Did we test the magnetic
Focus,
field?
Rufus. She can still help.
Why is the cardboard box still something where you can click on?
Yeah, the planet's magnetic field seems to be working all right here. No need to adjust.
Use the scalpel on the cardboard box.
That'll dull the blade. What if I have to perform...
So, we've got to do a robbery at Tony's. Just the question is, how do we rob Tony? Let's talk to her.
What was that again about the gift vouchers?
They're gift vouchers. You hand them in at the post office, and they deliver the merchandise. And no, you can't have them as a gift.
And why are they called gift vouchers?
Okay, so...
I've got to go.
I've been saying, but here you...
That's it. Just grab the gift voucher.
hands off.
Yeah, but you always take your feet off. But I can't do everything. And look.
Stay calm. Take a deep...
We're skipping all of this dialogue. I don't know. This is probably not a great experience.
Hands off.
All right, all right. Somebody seems to be hooked on hooks, but it's not me.
Hands off my stuff.
Let's see. Divining rod, Tony.
What do you got there? Isn't it enough? Do you really...
Actually...
You could do... What do you got there? Isn't it enough? Do you really...
Actually, I want...
You could do that.
Let's see if we could give... Let's try to give the espresso to her. That'd be funny.
Holy crap, that'd be suicide.
And we tried to give her this, right?
What do you got there? Do you really have...
Actually...
You could do that.
Really long, repetitive dialogue. Okay, we have balloons. The balloons have to work for something.
That's no fun with empty balloons.
Balloons.
This reminds me of the firework. The plan with the... It was,
So we click
This
the
reminds
balloons.
me of the plan with... It was,
We want to... Let's see. Balloons with espresso.
Not necessary. Goal has her coffee black.
Balloons with the hand
That's
torch.
not how you make hot air balloons. It took me weeks to peel all the molten plastic off my skin.
Balloons with the
It doesn't
funnel.
have to be siphoned.
Balloons
That's
with
no
a
fun
scalpel.
With empty balloons.
Balloons with the drill.
Now I've gone and drilled my hand, dumbass.
Balloons with the
Or
lockpick.
I could try and find the matching keyhole. My first invention was a combination of a water bomb and a stink bomb. That's kind of obvious given the water quality around here, but still, you have to have the idea. That's no fun with empty balloons. The divining rod doesn't register anything. It obviously only detects clear water. This doesn't have to be waited on. Ba-da-boom!
So we know it's
Yeah,
probably not
planet's
the
magnetic
balloons.
field seems to be working all right here. That's kind of obvious given the water quality around here, but still, you have to have the idea.
Yeah, there's a bug. torch in front of
Never!
him.
My inventory could burn, and Tony is not gonna mend it again.
Let's go ahead and skip the hand torch. I don't see how any of these items are going to interact with each other. Grinding? What if we ground the magnetic field?
Now, the planet's magnetic field seems to be working all right here. No need to adjust.
Let's go back to this. Look, see if we can change something. Nope, can't change that. So I can blast again. I never found any food to give to the parrot. We can go back to doctor mode here and get another balloon full of laughing gas. So we've never used the scalpel for anything. We have not found what we were supposed to be using that for at all. As far as I recall. We have a bell here. We have a globe. We have a keyhole.
If this is where the key to the world belongs, good night. I mean, I managed to lose the key to my front door all the time.
Bell. What happens when we use the divining rod like this? It changes to a green drawer, right? That's a green drawer. And then when we use the divining rod on the water emblem, it is a drawer with green dots.
Now, the planet's magnetic field seems to be working all right here. No need to adjust.
Okay, that's the drawer with green dots. Let's see what it says when it's the green drawer.
Now, the planet's magnetic field seems to be working all right here. No need to adjust.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. What are we missing?
This technology is a catastrophe. There's a message from the mayor of Buzo Westfog. O-O-I-C-U-R-N-E-D-O-T. Huh? Either a cat was jumping up and down on the keyboard, or the operator must have gotten that all wrong.
think there's anything on this about the globe. Just don't get it. Where's the clock? Scalpel bell.
That'll dull the blade. What if I have to perform open heart surgery?
And obviously there hasn't been a robbery big enough yet. I'm just like totally lost. Oh, have I tried like the tranquilizer on the
That'll
scalpel?
dull the blade. What if I have to perform open heart surgery?
Oh,
Oh! Now I've gone and drilled my hand, dumbass! Nah, who needs patience when there's a supply of explosives underground? My own lockpick. Consider the possibilities.
So let's, I guess, try the laughing gas. That's the best thing I can think.
Gizmo never understood my philosophy regarding, although it's fairly...
Nope, nothing about laughing gas.
I didn't vote for him to... Wait a second. Or did I vote... Ow! He wouldn't know what to... He doesn't even know...
Yeah, that doesn't work. There's gotta be like some pixel, I think. Some pixel I am missing. Because there's a clock here. There was a clock on Mayor Locut. I am just confused. And I think I'm gonna have to throw in the towel at this point. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go look up a walkthrough and have it ready to go. I'm ready to admit defeat. I have to admit defeat. It has beaten me, this game, with the standard point and click obscure puzzle. I just don't know where that next thing is. Like, we know we need a pipe to shoot the poison dart through the window to knock out Tony, to rob her. Once we rob her, we could get the vouchers and mail those off. Once we get the clock and open the post office. So there's several things in the pattern here that we know how to take care of and do. It's just, the problem is we don't know the 1 or 2 or 3 at most steps in between everything. And so I could spend another hour potentially just running around trying to find that one thing I'm looking for, but I'm not, there's no guarantee I'll even find it. So, yep, I have to throw in the towel. I will look up the, I will look up something. The only thing I could do instead would be try to get a hint, but I don't see anything that, like, these hints here are not pointing to anything. Sculpture doesn't mean anything apparently, and videos, well, these are all videos that I guess will come later. And wow, if these are all for chapter 1, ooh, we are nowhere close to being done with chapter 1 if that's the case. That's gonna be bad if that, we're gonna take forever. You know what? I should probably save my game every now and then too. I haven't saved once. Yeah, a smart YouTuber would have saved their game. Not me, obviously. Anywho, as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.